What if a simple act of kindness could change your fate? What if helping a lost soul granted you the key to success? In the days of the Koryo dynasty, a scholar on his way to the imperial examination made a startling discovery. A skull buried beneath tangled roots, its spirit still lingering. But when he chose to show compassion, something extraordinary happened. How did this forgotten ghost repay him? And how did a whispered secret in a dream lead him to the highest honor? Stay with me, because this is the tale of the grateful ghost, a story of mystery, fate, and the power of kindness. The road was long and winding, snaking through the rugged mountains as the sun dipped below the horizon. The scholar, weary from his journey, guided his horse carefully along the narrow path, his servant following close behind. He was on his way to Seoul for the great examination, a chance to prove his intellect and secure a place among the kingdom's finest officials. The air grew cool as twilight descended, and the hush of the forest was broken only by the rhythmic clopping of hooves. Suddenly, from the dense undergrowth beside the path, a sharp sound rang out. The scholar pulled on the reins, bringing his horse to a halt. He exchanged a glance with his servant. There was no one in sight. Yet, another sneeze echoed through the trees. Curious, the scholar dismounted and moved toward the source of the sound. The bushes were thick with creeping vines, their roots entwined with the earth like fingers gripping a forgotten secret. He knelt, listening. The sound came from beneath a tangle of roots. Without hesitation, he ordered his servant to dig. The man obeyed, his hands working swiftly until the soil loosened. Moments later, the earth gave way, revealing something pale beneath the dirt. A skull. The scholar studied it with a furrowed brow. The roots of the creeper had grown through the empty nostrils, twisting through the hollow sockets. Could it be that the spirit of this forgotten soul had been disturbed, unable to rest? Moved by pity, the scholar gently lifted the skull and carried it to a nearby stream. He washed it with clean water, removing the dirt that time had left behind. Then, wrapping it in fresh paper, he returned it to the earth, this time giving it a proper burial on a quiet hillside. Before leaving, he prepared a small table of offerings, bowls of rice, fruits, and fragrant incense. He knelt and murmured a prayer, asking that the spirit find peace. That night, as he lay beneath the stars, sleep claimed him swiftly. In his dreams, an old man appeared before him, his beard as white as winter snow. The figure bowed deeply, his eyes filled with gratitude. "Kind scholar," the old man said, "I have wandered as a restless spirit for many years. In life, I perished before my time, my descendants lost to misfortune, my body crumbling to dust. Only my skull remained, entangled by the creeping vines, and their touch was torment to my soul. It was you who took pity, who washed away the dirt of time and restored my dignity. For that I am indebted to you beyond measure." The scholar listened in wonder as the ghost continued. "You seek success in the great examination, do you not? I wish to repay your kindness. The subject has already been chosen, peaks and spires of the summer clouds. The form shall be character groups of 5 in perfect couplets, and the rhyme sound shall be pong. I have composed a verse for you, one that will surely earn you first place. Use it, and your future shall be bright." The scholar awoke with a start, his heart pounding. Had it been only a dream? Yet, as he recalled the old man's words, he knew they were no mere fantasy. Days later, when he arrived in Seoul and stood before the examination board, his breath caught in his throat. The subject of the test was precisely as the spirit had foretold. With steady hands, he wrote the lines whispered to him in his dream. When the results were announced, his name was called first. From that day on, he never forgot the kindness of the spirit. And as he ascended the ranks of the court, he often found himself looking toward the summer clouds, whispering his gratitude to the unseen ghost who had guided his fate. And so, with a single act of kindness, the scholar's fate was forever changed. But what do you think? Was it destiny that led him to the skull? Or was it the spirit's gratitude that shaped his success? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever heard of similar tales where helping a ghost brought unexpected rewards? I'd love to hear your take.